Unexplained mysteries that we have failed to figure out. The fate of Malaysia Airlines Flight 370. It is undoubtedly the biggest mystery of this decade. MH370 vanished with 239 people on board on March 8, 2014, on its way to Beijing from Kuala Lumpur. Despite the ongoing searches in some of the world's most powerful countries, including Russia, China, France, and the United States, sending some of their best investigators to shed light on the case, we still have no clue what happened that day. The Black Knight Satellite. The theory of the Black Knight satellite emerged after several NASA pictures were released following the 1998 Endeavour space shuttle mission to the International Space Station. According to some people, the Black Knight satellite is an object approximately 13,000 years old of extraterrestrial origin orbiting Earth in a near-polar orbit. Critics and many academics have called it a conspiracy theory and an urban legend. The Devil's Footprints. On the early morning of the 9th of February 1855, people in towns across southern Devon, England, awoke to find a single line of hoof-like marks in the deep snow as if they had been branded with a hot iron. The Times said the marks were found over a distance of 40 miles on both sides of the X, as if some strange and mysterious animal endowed with the power of ubiquity had created them during the night. The footprints were called the Devil's Footprints because some people believed that they were the tracks of Satan, as they were allegedly made by a cloven hoof. Siberian sinkholes. A 115-foot hole was discovered in Siberia's Yamal Peninsula, a name that means end of the world in the language of the area's indigenous inhabitants, after an unexplained explosion in July. Two other mysterious sinkholes popped up in Russia's north shortly after. Scientists believe gas explosions beneath the surface caused the sinkholes, but they haven't been able to confirm that theory. The fate of Hitler's treasure. Hitler's stolen treasure is supposed to be one of the biggest caches of all time. It includes gold bars, jewelry, and foreign currency, with an estimated value of $4 to $5 billion. However, the stolen Nazi treasure disappeared in the blink of an eye from the vaults of the German Reichsbank. In the years that followed World War II, it was reported that part of the treasure was found in Portugal, Switzerland, and Spain, among other places, but these pieces hardly compare in value to the supposed hoard as a whole. The abandoned lifeboat at World's End. Bouvet Island is an uninhabited sub-Antarctic volcanic island located in the South Atlantic. It is the most remote island in the world, and all you can find there are miles of volcanic basalt groaning under several hundred feet of glacier, shrouded by sea fog. The strange thing about this unearthly landscape is that an abandoned lifeboat was found there, raising a number of questions. Who managed to get there with a lifeboat? When did this happen? What happened to the person or people on the boat? The Palpa Flat Mountain. There are numerous mountains with features such as flat tops, mysterious straight lines, and fascinating ancient drawings. However, the Palpa Flat Mountain houses one of the most impressive display of such features. The strips on the surface of this mountain appear as though they were literally drawn by a giant with a spray gun directly from above.